You know, sometimes the most famous stories feel almost too big to grasp, becoming legends distant from our own lives.
But when you slow down and look closer, you find they're incredibly human, filled with doubt and unwavering faith. Take the story of David and Goliath. It's more than a simple tale. It's a timeless lesson about facing our own giants, those overwhelming challenges, armed with courage and belief. Picture the scene. The Valley of Elah, a strip of land separating two nations locked in a bitter stalemate. On one side, the Philistines, confident and aggressive. On the other, the Israelites, their morale sinking with each passing day. The air is thick not just with dust, but with a palpable, suffocating tension. Then, from the Philistine ranks, a figure emerges so immense he seems to blot out the sun. This is Goliath of Gath. He's not just a soldier. He's a walking fortress. Over 9 feet tall, clad in a bronze helmet and a coat of mail weighing over 100 pounds. His voice rolls across the valley, mocking the armies of Israel and their God. He's not just offering a fight. He's waging psychological warfare designed to crush their spirit before a single sword is drawn. And for 40 long days, his strategy works. Every morning and every evening, he repeats his challenge. A wave of fear washes over the Israelite camp, freezing even their greatest warriors. Hope has dwindled into a quiet, gnawing despair. Into this theater of fear walks David. Not a warrior, but a shepherd boy sent on a simple errand to deliver supplies. He spent his life in the quiet solitude of the fields, protecting his flock from lions and bears. When he hears the challenge, he doesn't feel the same fear that has paralyzed an entire army. He feels righteous indignation. While everyone else sees an insurmountable giant, David sees an insult to God and an opportunity for God's strength to be revealed. He goes before King Saul, who, seeing only a boy, tries to equip him with his own royal armor. But David refuses. The heavy bronze and steel are unfamiliar, cumbersome. This isn't his fight to win with conventional weapons.
Instead, he chooses what he knows, his simple shepherd's sling and a few smooth stones. He's choosing to face his giant not with borrowed strength, but with the unique skills and unwavering faith he has cultivated his entire life.
Imagine the hush that falls over the valley as this young boy walks out to meet the champion. Goliath bellows with laughter, utterly insulted. "Am I a dog," he roars, "that you come at me with sticks?" But David's reply cuts through the mockery, clear and powerful. "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." He doesn't hesitate. He runs toward the giant, places a stone in his sling, and lets it fly. The stone whistles through the air and strikes Goliath squarely on the forehead. The giant stumbles, his eyes wide with shock before crashing to the earth. The spell of fear is broken. Seeing their champion fall, the Philistines turn and flee in terror, pursued by a newly emboldened Israelite army. The story echoes through time as a powerful reminder. We all face giants, crippling self-doubt, overwhelming challenges, fears that seem too big to overcome. David's victory teaches us that our greatest perceived weaknesses can become our greatest strengths. It's a lesson in perspective, to see not the size of the obstacle, but the size of the power we can call upon. It's about having the courage to step onto the battlefield of life, armed not with what the world says you need, but with the unique gifts and faith that are truly your own. In the ringing silence after the giant's fall, two armies stood frozen. Then, a roar of victory. The scene is dramatic, but its lesson is simple. While seasoned warriors were paralyzed by fear, the young shepherd trusted. He moved forward when doubt froze everyone else, acting on a faith that others couldn't comprehend. And that's why this ancient story still speaks so powerfully to us. We all face our own giants. They aren't 9-foot warriors, but they can feel just as intimidating. The career-defining project, the personal fear that holds us back, the uncertainty of the future. These are the Goliaths that taunt us from across our own valleys. But David's victory wasn't won with a king's sword. It was won with a shepherd's sling and a smooth stone. Tools he had mastered in quiet solitude. This teaches us that victory comes not from being the strongest, but from being the strongest, but from authentically using what is already in our hands. Our unique talents and quiet experiences. These are our stones. That is the enduring heart of David and Goliath. It's more than a story of an underdog. It's a blueprint for transformation. A timeless reminder that our courage and our faith have the power to turn the impossible into the unforgettable. Into the unforgettable.